holiday weekend. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Let me just check this back here a little bit, and we'll get back into that a little bit later. Man, it's been a week, ain't it? So, how's everybody doing? I'm Chris Steele. Hope you are having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. It's a time for contemplation, given everything else that's happening in our world here. But ain't no reason why we can't enjoy a little bit of tunes along the way here, right? So, I've been on the road here a little bit. Was just up in Toronto this week. Got my hat on. Got my ticket punched for going back through Toronto for the first time since the pandemic. And I'm going to be hitting the road again tomorrow to head off to Minneapolis, and next week heading up to Calgary, and that's just the way things are. It is definitely a kind of a full time these days, but all of it comes through in song at some point, right? So let's go ahead and get ourselves started off here a little bit. I want to play a song for you about making the best of things when times are a little bit tough, because certainly with the news from like last Tuesday and things of that nature, that definitely falls into the category, doesn't it? Anyway, this is in a minor key. There's a woman that I know who ran a little bar in the town where I used to be. She'd seen more in life than anyone could tell. And more, actually, let me check this real quick because I seem like I'm a little hot there. Hot there and not hot enough here, right? Anyway, there's a woman that I know who ran a little... Nope, that's still too hot there. And still not quite hot enough here. There's a woman that I know who ran a little bar in the town where I used to be. She'd seen more in life than anyone could tell, and more than anyone should see. I never pine for a clear day when a rainy one will do, though I know that others disagree. It's much more than simply making more with you. It's making life in a minor key. Living in a minor key is to shape reality, so your will is yours and truly free. So forget all that you heard, get on in and flat the third, and get on living in a minor key. Man lives down the street, screams obscenities, but his heart knows loving life and all. Tell you all of his life's fine philosophies, and of every girl he gave a call. You take the first, I'll take the latter. You don't mind, it doesn't matter. A battle cry played out on the marquee. With a twinkle of his eye, he says as 40 years go by, that's making love in a minor key. Living in a minor key is to shape reality, so your will is yours and truly free. So forget all that you heard, get on in and flat the third, and get on living in a minor. What's the point of living life like the best can never be? Why not go and live your life like every breath's a jubilee? A jubilee, yeah. hope I find a kid, for surely they must be, and find that sees the wisdom of my plea. Make a life instead as glory's absentee, and live life in a minor key. Living in a minor key is to shape reality, so your will is yours and truly free. Forget all that you heard, get on in and fly for third, and get on living in a minor, living in a minor, loving in a minor key. Spent a little time in the studio earlier this morning putting some more touches on It's All Right, and spent some time yesterday working on Apropos of Nothing. So got a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be going into Terrence before too long. Maybe next week. No, not next weekend. Next weekend I have, unfortunately, not going to be able to do the set next weekend because of that trip to Calgary I was mentioning. But we'll figure something out relatively soon where maybe I can take you guys into the studio, and I'll probably just do it as an unannounced, unscheduled, and show you a little bit about what's being worked on. It's some fun. I mean, heck, I might even be able to do that later on this afternoon. Who the heck knows? Although I'm also intending to do some Sea of Thieves later. Anyway, so I've been doing a lot of kind of like scouting around on old songs. And playing stuff I haven't played either in a long time or like ever. Like I recorded them and then I didn't actually then go ahead and figure out how to perform them live without a band. So, yeah, maybe I'll do one of those for you right now. First, a little bit of coffee in. I was never here. Anyway. This all came from a riff that I was doing during the last album. This is actually one of the songs that's available up on SoundCloud, but like I say, I don't... You can tell I'm actually figuring out how it goes, like now. So, it's a little song called By the Side. Let's figure out how it goes, right? God's beating through the radio, tells you what to do. People staring in your windows, but you're never quite sure who. And there's a voice by the side. Life's a curious idea, to find a purpose for your breath, to write chemistry's simple curse, a bridge between birth and death. And there's a voice by the side. Gotta remember that riff. Yep. Put on my costume and recite my lines, crying tears that aren't mine. Joy and smile, my best disguise, to hide myself from prying eyes. Flying on with sunburned eyes, there ain't no way to live. Sleepwalking through my life, ain't got no cares to give, and there's a voice by the side. All of the inquiries, already on my knees, in time while time is killing me. Delay's my best defense, stuck in the present tense. It's killing time while time is killing me. Put on my costume and recite my lines, crying tears that aren't mine. Beth? Yeah. John smile, my best disguise, to hide myself from prying eyes. I'll work on that arrangement. It's I know how it goes on electric, but trying to make it work for acoustic is a little bit of a trick. There's a feel there that wants to get through. And just the acoustic guitar has its own way of wanting to phrase that, and it's got its own sounds it wants to add to the song. But how I recorded it on the electric is actually getting in the way a little bit. So this is where you guys get to see me like think in real time, which is exciting for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed too. But you know, it's always a little bit of an experience. That D does not sound right. All right, I want to play another song for you that's from around that time frame. Although this one is one that I play all the time. It's one of the first of my electric songs that I actually did bring over to actually, hang on a second, because I'll play this for you a little bit real quick. No, that's the wrong thing. This is me with too many things at the same time. All right, so this is me with too many things at the same time. All right, so what is going on here? This is me with too many things at the same time. All right. Okay, so here is what that sound. This is what I'm going to play for you here, real quick.
Sun is in your eyes, the light shines true, now I find surprise. Don't you know the day is wasting? He said, I know I said I'd never go, still I find you seem to know instead. In the end,
that's how that sounds like electric. And I was trying to go for a little bit of a Fleetwood Mac kind of a sound to it. But Here's how it sounds here. Don't you know that I am sleeping, she said. The morning sun is in your eyes, the light shines true, and there I find surprise. Don't you know the day is wasting, he said. I know I said I'd never go, but still I find you seem to know instead. But in the end, we come alone and leave alone, my friend. So let's pretend that what's been lost we'll find again in the end, my friend. Stay close to me, I'm drowning, she said. I know I've seen that face before. I looked at someone else, I saw it then. Can't you see it's over, they said. It's just a dream of fading tune, like a springtime winter afternoon. But in the end, we'll come alone and leave alone, my friend. So let's pretend that what's been lost we'll find again in the end, my friend. Because the man that's I forever distant, always lost in just this instant, can't be lost, they've never known. The different roads were never shown on the map that charts their lives. We're all too soon the end arrives. When they've passed this star-crossed love, life's too short not to forgive. Can't you see I'm weeping, she said. The setting sun will leave the sky, darkness comes and then I'll fly away, fly away. But in the end, we'll come alone and leave alone, my friend. So let's pretend that what's been lost we'll find again in the end, my friend. That little riff is a little warm-up riff I used to play around with. It eventually turned into a bit of a song, which I'm not playing today. Sorry. It's something off of that first disc I put out back in 15. It's a disc called Time and Motion, and I put it out under the band name of Stealing Time, SteelingTime. You can find it both on Spotify and available for purchase through most of your major online music retailers. Anyway, I'm going to play a song for you. This is actually in the mixing process right now. Terrence has been working back and forth on this for quite a bit, and we're still trying to find the exact feel for it. We've got the back third of the song is like dead on and it's perfect, and it's perfect. Honestly, the thing that's killing us is verse 2. But we'll figure it out, and we'll get it out there for you, and it's going to be fun. Anyway, it's a little song called Be Careful What You Wish For. Young and hopeful, head full of dreams. I see that look on your face, and I know what it means. Looking over my shoulder, but then down the road, searching hard for dreams or dreams to unload. Got some wisdom borrowed, some truth squirreled away. Learned enough to have something to say. Not quite a warning, but along that theme. Remember that things aren't all that they seem. So keep your living modest. I wish happiness for you, but be careful what you wish for, son, because it might come true. Nothing spent, and then nothing gained. Nothing lost, but nothing retained. A willing look, a welcome embrace. A barbarous sting wipes that smile from your face. Product of your fancy, they could be anything for you. But be careful what you wish for, love, because it might come true. Yeah, because it might come true. May you live in times of wonder, and kings and kaisers know your name. Life is never simple, kid, I hope I've made this plain. The longest road you'll ever take is from pleasure into pain. So go and watch your step through every loss and gain. Find your promised heaven through any loss and gain. Look beyond the surface, because it's all the same. Because it's all the same. Because anything can happen under the crystal blue. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, son, because it might come true. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, because it might come true. Yeah, because it might come true. I love playing that. I really, really love playing that so much. Not playing that. But every time you pull out fifth chords, either that's got to come out or that's got to come out. Anyway, let's do this. There's a little song called Damaged Goods. Maybe I've flown too many miles above the clouds. Maybe I've known too many loves. For all I know, there's someone trying to save me there from up above. Maybe I've got too many loads upon my back to think that to say that everything's alright. No, come on, let's do that right. Maybe I've got too many loads upon my back to ever want to walk upright. Too many scars upon my soul to say that everything's alright. I still think there'll come a time from memory space or some forgotten rhyme, with all the storms that I've withstood. I still don't think that I'm damaged goods. What if the dreams we made were castles in the sky? What if I ever lose your heart? What if we lose our nerve and finally let it fall apart? Well, I still think there'll come a time, and I know that we'll see the signs. You'll find the sea, I said you would. I still don't think that I'm damaged goods. All of my music was just rust glued to plastic. All of my dreams are just mist in the night. I don't know how to find the fantastic. I don't know how to make all of this alright. Alright. But I still think there'll come a time, and I know that we'll see the signs. If I've explained, you've understood. I still don't think that I'm damaged goods. No, not damaged goods. No. I have actually been. It's particularly the life of a traveling guy, who is also a musician and songwriter, means that you go for these periods of time where you're really, really, really intensive in the music and just playing constantly, and then you have to step away from the guitar for like a couple of days at a time, and it's I just appreciate it when I come back to it all the time. And this week has been one of those. You know, usually when I'm on the road, or at least in the before times, you'd have a chance, or I'd have the ability to go ahead and bring the guitar with me on the road. and play at open mics and different shows and little showcases kind of all over North America. And I've been able to do that pretty frequently, everywhere from here in Boston up through into Toronto, over to Calgary and Edmonton, and down to Indianapolis and a couple of other places. And still, with where we are with COVID, it's not all that easy to do that. So I just I miss playing for big periods of time here until such time as I can come back into it. So I really appreciate these more intensive times where, like, for example, yesterday I spent a couple hours doing recording. This morning spent a couple hours recording. Now I get to play for you guys. Friday I got to play. Next Saturday I've got a gig that I'm going to be doing. So it's I appreciate that you guys are there and that you're paying attention. Maybe not always in real time, but sometimes when you pick up, I notice that there are a lot of views that seem to come up after the fact. I would encourage you to please go ahead and like and follow. And actually, if you can DM me as to what better times would be to go ahead and broadcast, I'll try and do that. Provided, of course, I'm around and being able to do that. So, along the lines of, if you will, thinking through and thanking you for being around, here's a little song called No One's Coming. There's a room, black as coal, cold as steel, still you lose control. Bring good men to speed the plow, got to fill those seats somehow. With a million eyes inspecting, knowing that I know, and you're standing in the limelight, is there anyone below? The starkest truth arriving, a reality of woe. No one's coming, no one's coming to the show. Bring an act with lots of flash, 'cause in this game it's all for cash. Cry a song in this gilded cage, knowing all the world's the truest stage. Inspecting, no one that I know. When you're standing in the limelight, is there anyone below? The starkest truth arriving, a reality of woe. No one's coming, no one's coming to the show. No one's coming, no one's coming, no one's coming, no one's coming to the show. Trying to think of what we want to play next. You know, chat, this is your job, man. This is your job. You know, I'll start doing this. I'll put together a playlist, and I'll put it up, and we can do that as a command so that we can go ahead and make it so that you guys can do requests. Just because it's some fun, and we'll go ahead and do. But tell you what, I'm going to play the incel song. No, I'm going to play the song which I wrote when I was a young kid, and everybody around me seemed to get married, including exes, which is always fun. No, I don't want to do that because that's also in that's in A minor, and we just did one in A minor. And it's always good to change up your keys and keep everything going a little bit different, right? Here's one that I haven't played in a little while, which is going to mean that it's probably going to be a little rough around the edges. But that's fine. We're friends and we're all playing around and playing music, right? I'm moving over to coffee too. Yeah, it's not as good. Always better when it's from the I was never here mug. Anyway. I should probably introduce the song. It's a little song called Long Road. And it is among the things that I do a little bit more on the alt country-ish side, which I didn't think I'd actually do. I guess that's the Tom Petty influence a little bit. But this is about getting back together and seeing people. Really, I wrote this actually almost exactly a year ago. Microsoft is telling me very high UV and very high pollen. Yeah, I can feel the very high pollen in my throat. Thanks so much. That's cool. Anyway. This was apprehension about actually seeing people again for the first time. A needless worry, as it were. As it happens, many, many, many worries. This is a little song called Long Road. Long road behind me, a long road ahead. Think that I might want to rest here instead. Sun into moonlight and dark in light. Rinse and repeat until you get it right. 118 into 90 and then turn off in Sturbridge, return once again. Hundreds of miles of familiar road. Outside I stand tall, but deep down I roll. Babe, I'm so tired, I feel so alone. Wandering round over old cobblestones. Babe, I'm so long since I held you close. What's down the road? Well, nobody knows, no one knows. Where is our family and where are our friends? Will I see brothers and sisters again? Long road to heaven, a long road to hell. Which one's ahead? Well, no one can tell. When will we get there? I guess that depends on how we heal and make our amends. With all these changes, as I thought, it's all the same unless, no, it's not. Babe, I'm so tired, I feel so alone. Wandering round over old cobblestone. Babe, it's so long since I held you close. What's down the road? Well, nobody knows, no one knows. Solitude anesthetizes, all the pain is gone. Or maybe it's still looking around and not yet coming on. Babe, I'm so tired, I feel so low, wandering round over old cobblestones. Babe, it's so long since I held you close. What's down the road? Well, nobody knows, no one knows. Babe, I'm so tired, feel so low, wandering round over old cobblestones. Yeah, that's so long since I held you close. What's down the road? Well, nobody knows, no one knows. Man, I actually like that version of that. Figured out a couple more things in that. That's always fun. I mean, that's a lot of the fun of just trying to figure these things out in real time with you guys. Is it forces me to play around and innovate and, oh my God, there's that word, innovate. Don't say that. Don't say that. Anyway, play around and just try things out that I haven't been trying out before. So. Anyway, we got at least another 15 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and keep playing some other songs here that I haven't played in some time. So this is that incel song I was talking about before. This is the song about getting to a certain age and it seems like everybody else around you is like pairing up and all that fun stuff. And you're like, hey, I'm here and I'm on my own. Anyway. And then occasionally you maybe drink too much and you sit down with your guitar and a pen and things like this start to come out. This is called Left Behind. What price just love in this I've come to see? One price and loss of freedom, what was yet to be. I know it's never easy, choice is never plain. One likes to know the reason, but all I know is pain. What prices will demand and no one else can see? One prices will just empty strike 1, 2, and 3. I'd like to know the answers, don't know where it starts. I'd like to learn my lines, but no one knows their part. What have I done to be left behind? I cannot run the traps I've set in my mind. Oh, when my heart lies open, no one sees me broken, bleeding, feeding ground below me. Can there still be hope? What price stayed chair and still there's no receipt? One price and still I see the payment still repeats. Out here I'm still alone, no one seems to see. One that all around me, no one left to see. I drive across the country, sign of happiness, and like the stars above the highway, give light although I'm dead. A pasted smile on my face. Once a lover, and now a friend. Just a friend. What have I done to be left behind? I cannot run from the traps I've set in my mind. When my heart lies open, no one sees me broken, bleeding, beating ground below me. Can there still be hope? Hey, Brittle Star, how you doing? Thanks so much for being here, and thank you for the compliment. I'm glad that it's actually coming through good. You always wonder a little bit as to what's actually happening on the other side. But it's fun to play for you. Thanks for being here, and thank you for being a first-time chatter. I really appreciate it. Oh, you know something? I do have a pop filter, and I didn't actually include it this time, but thank you for that. I will move that down a little bit. Actually, let me try a thing here real quick. As I was saying, I was doing some recording earlier today, and quite frankly, I got lazy. So, I will take care of this. When I record in the other room, I have a slightly different setup, but it means that I use some of the equipment in different ways. So the pop filter was set up on the other mic stand, and I moved it in here, but I ran out of time to go ahead and set it up. And I said, maybe, exactly, maybe I can get away with it. Even though I've had years of experience that basically say, no, you can't get away with it. Oh, Brittle Star, you are absolutely right. So, let's see. We got a little bit of time here left. Let me go ahead and I want to play this one. I actually want to play this one. This is one of the songs that I've been working on over the past couple of days in the recording studio. I'm on nominally until the top of the hour, but I'll be around for, I'll probably run a little bit over Brittle Star. I usually try and stream right around this time, but sometimes my travel schedule gets in the way. So, for example, next week I'm not going to be around because I've got to be in Calgary. But, you know, I try and be around. Please go ahead and follow it. It'd be great to have you here a little bit more and, you know, be able to play a couple more things for you at some point. Anyway, this is a song that I've been working on, and all of the tracking is done now. The initial vocals were done yesterday, which is why the pop filter was off. But this is a fun little song that really just kind of came together as like a 5-minute exercise. And it's about just trying to figure out how to make sense of where music fits into my life, and also a little bit about, you know, how things just kind of fit together just in life. And this is a little song. It's called Apropos of Nothing. I wonder what you think of everything. I sometimes find myself inside, my thoughts are racing, chasing round a ring. What can I find besides? Because everything rhymes with something. Is there something to decide? But apropos of nothing, here I am. Big dreams in a little man. Head is full of schemes, but got no plan. But apropos of nothing, here I am. I wonder if the paths are all the same. I sometimes think that there's no choice between obscurity or fame. Can I still hear the little voice? Because even if no one knows my name, still take a chance and roll the dice. But apropos of nothing, here I am. Big dreams in a little man. Head is full of schemes, but got no plan. But apropos of nothing, here I am. This absurdity is very necessary to take the norm, make it extraordinary. From the day to day, it's really not so very. Sure, I can make it now, yeah, I can make it now. Sure, I can make it now, yeah, I can make it now. Sure, I can make it now, yeah, I can make it now. But apropos of nothing, here I am. Head is full of, oh man, sorry. Head is full of schemes, but got no plan. But apropos of nothing, here I am. Here I am. I love playing with the new songs because you don't actually, fully know them yet. Let's see, what haven't I played here that I've got sitting now? Yeah, hang on. Where the hey? Hang on. You get to hang out in this family room with me. Thank you. Thank you. So I got two more I'm going to play for you here tonight, I think. Tonight? Jeez, you can tell where my mindset is. I played on Friday night and had a real good set, but went from playing Friday night to recording yesterday. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. I came from flying in from Toronto on Thursday to playing on Friday to recording yesterday to recording this morning. I will try. Real Star, let me take a look at my set list here. There are probably a couple of things I could pull out and we could, I'll play for a little bit longer. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Actually, hang on a second. I'm going to take a look at a thing here. And just come up with a couple of other Okay. Brostar, I'm going to play something for you that has been in recording for a little bit, and I'm super happy with how it's coming out, but I'll do the acoustic version for you, okay? This is a little song that I wrote while going to donate blood. And it was one of those weeks where the news was terrible and politics was terrible, and I'm like, okay, enough of that. But the line occurred to me in my head: is there room in your life for me? Because there's space in mine right now. And I had to write a song around that. And this is the song that came up. It's a little song called I Am Not Well. Well, how are you? You look great today, they say. Okay, well, you look great too. I guess it's hard to say. from so far away. But what can you do? Word on the streets, a poison tree to haunt my wounded soul. I must repeat my daily feat to haunt wounded soul. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me do that verse again. Let me do this. Start over again. How are you? You look great today, they say. Okay, well, you look great too. I guess it's hard to say from so far away. But what can you do? Word on the streets, a poison tree to haunt my wounded soul. I must repeat my daily feat of getting through it all. But I'm a mess of deep regret and feel you'll catch it if you get too near. But for all the things I try to soothe, I'll tell the truth. I am not well, I have fallen down, waiting for the better times to come around. I am not well, I'm down a hole. Can't make me sound, can't make me whole. All of a sudden I'm seeing all this activity going on. Oh my God. Oh my God, thank you so much for the raid. I didn't mean to be this way. I want to heal, but I don't know how. Is there room in your life for me? 'Cause there's space in mine right now. The night is dark, my light is dim, fear is real and hard to resist. I'm sorry for my worthless grin. Life's too short to be like this. So listen to my truthless rhyme as I fret and try and pass the time. But for all the things I try to soothe, I'll tell the truth. You know, things should be like this, the warm embrace of kindred hearts, instead of stumbling on alone in fits and starts. Things should be like this. Things should be like this. Things should be like this. Thank you on the Rush t-shirt. But how are you? You look tired today, they say. Okay, well thanks for that. I guess it's hard to stay bright and shiny all day from where everything's at. I am not well, I have fallen down, waiting for the better times to come around. I am not well, I'm down a hole. Can't make me sound, can't make me whole. I am not well, I am not well, I am not well. Can't make me sound, can't make me whole. Guys, thank you so much for the raid. This is fabulous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have no idea why the bot is not liking that, but I'm just gonna whatever. I'll take a look at that after and try and figure out what's going on with it. But a huge thank you, guys. Please stick around, and I hope that you will stay part of this community going forward here. I was just saying that may very well be it, Zero. I'll take a look and figure out if that's all. Come on, Stream Elements, stop it. Don't be a pain. Zero all figured it. But Guys, thank you so much for being here. It is a blast to have you all here. I'm going to play. I'm going to go ahead and extend the stream. I was going to end it at 1 o'clock, but nope, not going to do it. Corny, no worries. I have, like I said, I'm going to take a look at the bots and figure out whether they haven't been properly medicated today or what the story is. Anywho. I'm going to play for you a little bit of a song. Well, no. Hey, what do you guys think? How about if I just go ahead and like try and blow the crap out of my voice? You guys want to do that one? Because that'll be fun. You were trying to use 6. Okay, that's fine. All right, here's a song that 6 is allowed. Cool. All right, here's a song I wrote a bunch of years ago about being, finding yourself in a relationship that you didn't plan about. This is called Not Sleeping. Looking for nothing and finding something hidden in plain sight. Looking at that perfect truth that simply isn't quite. A shaking voice and trembling hands, I see them both in you. Even though I understand there's nothing more to do. What more can I be but your tea and sympathy? We're getting through life and no one's saying everything's alright. 'Cause I see everything. I found my way and I'm not sleeping. I hear everything. I found my way and I'm not sleeping anymore. Are you going to cut and run before it comes to pain? Will you try for what's to come or turn and walk away? Can you give what isn't yours? Can you pay the check? Can you find another way to ever pay it back? I don't know. I know I have to step away. I'm getting moved by the flames. Misery loves company. Less company brings the pain, yeah. What more can I be but your tea and sympathy? We're getting through life and no one's saying everything's alright. But I see everything. I found my way and I'm not sleeping. I hear everything. I found my way and I'm not sleeping anymore. Very cool. Oh, thanks, Lurker. Man. So who was asking about the Rush T-shirt before? Just because, you know, those of us of a certain point, you know, we all learned how to play guitar by doing like things like this. I'm not going to play that one because the copyright filters are aggressive. Although, if you come see me live at any particular time, you'll notice that I actually sneak things into the show like... I think I can probably afford to do one line in this. Ooh, I tried, you know why. This feeling inside me says it's time I was gone. Yeah. Most frequently used at the board games over there is actually probably any of the boggles. We've got Mega Boggle. We've got Boggle. Anyway, but those are the most frequently used ones. I'll pull out the Yahtzee every once in a while, as well as Farkle. So there's basically a lot of dice stuff. I can't get anybody to play Risk with me. And Maddie, I don't know why. I spend more time on the road, so I actually know where places are. I got a couple more I want to play for you, and then I'm going to let everybody get on with their afternoon. But let's see. Let us see. What shall we do? What shall we do? So, folks that are just pulling in here now, one of the things that I want to do in the coming, for a couple of these things going forward, is I'm going to go ahead and put a playlist together that folks can just go ahead and request, and we'll put it up there, so that you guys can see what songs you want to go ahead and hear. All right, I'm gonna. I think three more. Three sounds good. All right. So here's a little song of reminiscence. A nostalgia song. And I grew up just outside of New York, and wrote this a little bit about. Yeah, you can. Yeah. There should be actually, Maddie. If you want to go ahead and hit tunes, ! Tunes, it'll get you there. So if I, and in fact, it's going to take you to this song in particular. Now that I think about it, just because if you see that little album cover that's sitting up there, it's this is one of the songs off of that. This is called Clouds. Actually, I'm going to do this in the key of 3. Time flows in ribbons, it frays as it flows, to threads as it falls to the floor, and all is forgiven beyond all we know. By the time we walk through the door, there once was a dream that I had by a stream, where the stream was calling my name. Too much to believe than to think all we've seen can never quite be the same. Can you see like me that whatever will be, and that's all there is. And clouds are all that I see. As children we know all that's true can be shown, regardless our dreams of what's true. So staring at clouds, we can still find somehow what's true for me and for you. Remember the times when I needed a friend, over and over and over again. So I look at the clouds in a sky full of blue. I mull it all over and hope that it's true, that as everyone seems to flow through the day, time moves along and goes drifting away when the distance is great, but the love's still so strong. Don't be afraid, 'cause it won't be so long, not so long. Can you see like me that whatever will be, and that's all there is? The clouds are all that I see. Time flows in ribbons, it frees as it flows, to threads as it falls to the floor, and all is forgiven beyond all we know by the time we walk through the door. Guys, I can't tell you how cool it is to have you guys. It is a blast. All right, I got two more for you here. I'm going to play a very old song for you. This is one that I wrote quite a while ago. And it's a song about going into New York to see someone who was not yet my girlfriend. Hey, Brittle. Thank you. All right. It's a little song called Bus Ride, okay? This one, actually, I've finally gotten around to recording this. This is going to be on the next collection of stuff I put out, which I'm not really sure whether it's going to be out yet. But here you go. I got change for the red and tan. Now I'm ready to go, and I could make it on my own. But I want you to know that though your letters keep me company, I won't stay sitting still. I'm on a bus ride. I'm on a bus ride. Well, I'm not ready for no long distance love affair. I just can't explain, honey. Just need to get there. And though your letters, they keep me company, I won't stay sitting still. I'm on a bus ride. I'm on a bus ride. This is where the kick-ass guitar solo goes. And I do mean kick-ass. Got my window seat, got my sights to see, got to get you, lose him for me. And though your letters, they keep me company, I won't stay sitting still. I'm on a bus ride. I'm on a bus ride. Your letters keep me company, but I'm not sitting still. I'm on a bus ride. All right, guys, what do you think? One more? One more or two more? Let's do one more. Okay. Let me let you... I'm going to play for you the song that has become my regular kind of closing number. this is a song that was written in a hotel bar in Edmonton up in Canada. And it is a song that is, broadly speaking, about telling stories about the people that you see in hotel bars. It's basically about trying to, as you look around you, then I need to find somebody to raid. I need to figure out how to raid. Brillstar, you're going to have to teach me through that, because I'd love to do that. I know it's a thing, and I think I have seen the capabilities before. If you guys can stick with me for a minute or two, I would love to be able to raid and bring you over to some stuff with that. Thank you, Brittle. All right, let me play this tune, and then you're going to help me through that, okay? So this is a song basically from a hotel bar in Edmonton and telling stories about the people around me. This is called All's Well That Ends. Don't you know where? No, don't. Let me do that again. I'm still trying to. I'm following with the chat, which is like a delight, but it's something I'm still getting used to. Don't know how I'm 40 hours away. Don't care why my bed's half a world away. She tells me with a voice like Vaseline. Head on the bar, drinking Irish cream. Maybe it's not my bed no more, I don't know. But it's nice of you to listen as to why I had to go. Never asked a question or even said my name. I just sat there in silence, a friend all the same. And she said, all's well that ends. The simple truth for lovers and for friends. And I may lie to you and say we'll meet again, but all's well that ends. Well, shot comes after shot, bottle after next. Never quite gone, but never breaking for a rest. She tells me of a story, how she left that place, how she ghosted from her life, left without a trace. Yeah, but distance is a poultice, and time can heal most wounds. And if you didn't notice, I'm working on it too. These traps were set upon us while I still feel blue, but I stop to smell the roses and fall in love like I still do. Well, reflections of the fairy lights shine on the bottle road. It's getting late, I said. Guess I ought to go. She didn't make a motion to encourage or object, just sat there in silence, longing to connect. Just one more, she whispered, then I'll head upstairs. Then she looked right at me and caught me unawares. Looked me in the eye, looked right through my soul, as the last call bell began to toll. All's well that ends. A simple truth for lovers and for friends. And I may lie to you and say we'll meet again, but all's well that ends. All's well that ends. A simple truth for lovers, yeah, for lovers and for friends. And I may lie to you and say we'll be together again, but all's well that ends. Folks, thank you so, oh my God, thank you so much for being here. All right, man. So, Brill, you gonna help me with this real quick? first of all, before I let you all go, I would really love it if you would follow the channel here. As I was saying, very, very good. Let's see, in chat, I need to, okay, we have a username that we want to use. Ha ha ha. All right. Then I am going to go ahead and do that. All right, folks. Are we ready to go ahead and do this? Hang on a second. I got to write this down because the second I start typing, it just goes and starts giving me the... Hang on. Somebody type a couple more things here so I can actually see the message, because the COLQUITT. All right, hang. All right, folks. Thank you. Thank you, Brittle. That was perfect. All right, folks. Thank you so much for everything. This has been wonderful, and I hope to see you again real soon. Thank you. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.